Since 2017, I've looked at people's blood. I kind of know what is supposed to be there, what it's supposed to look like, and what I'm finding lately has more things in it than it should. All I can say is, this is what I'm finding, and then the first thing a client is going to say is, what do we do about it? And I don't have that answer, and that's why I'm reaching out. My name's Kelly Bacher. I live in Campbellford, Ontario. I am a live blood analyst. I'm a practitioner that just helps people analyze anomalies in the body, and then we give, like, say, a meal plan or a supplement regime to help them feel better. I had an influx of people that were like, we really need this done because we're being told there's nothing wrong. And they just knew there was something wrong. These things that I'm seeing, which I've sent video and still pictures, they're illuminated. They glow green. And they self-assemble. And when they are morphed into whatever organism I'm looking at, they look crab-like or squid or like something. It looks like tentacles, segmented tentacles, kind of like a spider, but I never saw those things before. Never. And then there's the metallic kind of looking pieces that will eventually degrade but turn into a living thing that I don't even know what it is. If I shut my microscope off, they go almost dormant. And then when I turn it back on and the heat's up and the lights are on, then we're dead 1 minute, and then you'll just ever so slightly see them move, and then before you know it, it's all a buzz again. That's not normal. When blood dies, it dies. These things aren't dying. And it's scary. When I first noticed, it was like bubbles. I don't know if you've ever seen mold spores develop, like where there's like a few bubbles and then all of a sudden bloop, you see another one, and they're kind of like growing. At first, that's what I saw, and I do believe I sent that picture to you, and they just kept bubbling. But then the smaller bubbles kind of connected, causing a chain. And then other chains joined it to make almost like a network. It was very bizarre. That was one of the anomalies. The other one was the metal fragments. Well, they look metal. I can't say they are. I can't conclusively say that. They broke apart, and as they were disintegrating, strings or legs, or I'm going to use the word tentacles because that's what it looked like. It looked like a baby squid. And I've not seen that before, so I reached out to a few people. They are also seeing it, but they're not sure what it is. I sent it to my professor as well, and he had never seen anything like it either. I did wash my slides, and I have recreated this entire thing on every single person, and I will find some of this in everyone now. I never found it in the unjabbed before, and I am now, including myself, because I look at my blood all the time. There's a couple of bubbles here, and it is coming out of this. This is normally like liver congestion, but this actually looks like it could potentially build one of those chains.
And this only happens when the blood is breaking down.
Yes, it seems that these things are more noticeable once the body starts to decompose. And the only thing that bothered me was you would think that the anomalies would also decompose, but they are not. They do change, they do morph into something else. So these ones are the red blood cells, but these things forming here, when they get into masses like that, that's where I found that they started to evolve or morph into something else. Now it hasn't started yet. It could happen while we're sitting here. It may not. When blood dies, it dies. If it's a practitioner, come forward. Bring your pictures. Let's collaborate and figure out what's going on. If you're a client or a patient that has been dismissed, or they're not listening, or it's in your head, or you're perfectly normal and you know you're not, come and see us. Make an appointment. Get your blood checked. At the moment, I don't have a protocol for these things because I don't know what they are. But I'm hoping that if I just keep talking and keep saying stuff, somebody will go, oh, I saw that too. And then we can talk, network all over the world. There's lots of people that do microscope work. There's no way somebody hasn't seen these. I'm not the only one. There's no way.